Have you ever wondered what happens when everything comes to an end? It's a thought that has haunted humanity since the beginning of consciousness. Picture this. The sky turns an unnatural shade of crimson. The ground beneath your feet begins to tremble, not with the familiar rhythm of an earthquake, but with the finality of ultimate destruction. Cities that took centuries to build crumble like sandcastles in mere moments. People are running, but where to? There's nowhere left to hide. In these final moments, you see humanity's true colors emerge. Some hold their loved ones close, whispering final words of comfort. Others frantically try to make amends for past mistakes, but time, that precious commodity we've always taken for granted, has run out. Then comes the question that's lingered in religious texts and philosophical debates for millennia. What happens next? Some believe in heaven, a paradise where the righteous find eternal peace, where streets are paved with gold and suffering becomes a distant memory. A place where families reunite, where love conquers all, and where the weight of mortal existence lifts from our shoulders. But there's also hell, that dark counterpart that haunts our nightmares. A realm of eternal torment where the wicked face judgment for their earthly misdeeds. Some envision it as lakes of fire, others as an endless void of isolation. The fascinating thing is, every culture throughout history has its own version of these afterlife destinations. The ancient Egyptians had their field of reeds, the Vikings their Valhalla, the Greeks their Elysian fields and Tartarus. Each interpretation reflects our deepest hopes and fears about what lies beyond. But here's a thought that might surprise you. Maybe the end isn't really the end. Maybe it's just a transition, a cosmic reset button leading to something we can't even begin to comprehend with our limited mortal understanding. Perhaps when the world ends, it's actually just beginning again, in a cycle as old as existence itself. The real question isn't what happens when the world ends, it's what we do with the time we have before it does. Because in the end, whether we're bound for heaven, hell, or somewhere in between, the legacy we leave behind is the only thing truly in our control. So what will your story be when the final curtain falls?